Let me say this. When the Moi government abducted Ocalan, the leader of the Kurdish liberation forces from Nairobi, and gave him to the president of Turkey, I was very, very pained. I remember being in London, and for some reason I was going to the British Kenyan High Commission in London. And the area was paralyzed with riot police because Turkish immigrants and human rights activists were trying to overrun the Kenyan High Commission in London because of Kenya's betrayal by handing Ocalan to Erdogan's government in Turkey. We did not show enough outrage at such a terrible action. Our prestige as a nation is supposed to be that we're a haven of peace. Those who come to us, we give them human dignity, we give them protection. If we don't want you to live here, we can ask you to find refuge elsewhere. But for Kenya to abduct a senior, allow the abduction of a senior politician from a friendly neighboring country, even if that makes him happy, you have hurt Kenya, and in the long term, you have hurt the sense of empathy with Uganda. Museveni is a friend of Kenya. Besigye is a friend of Kenya. They may have their disagreements. There are due processes to follow if Besigye has committed a crime in Uganda. You take him to Kenyan courts. You don't abduct him and send him abroad. What was done was primitive, irresponsible, and hurtful to Kenya. And about domestic abductions, this president promised Kenyans that disappearances will disappear when he came to power. We didn't know that was meaning it in the opposite. He has mainstreamed abductions. The abduction of Rai, because Rai was challenging the award of Mumia Sugar Factory to his younger brother who was a business partner of Ruto. It's such an abuse of office and was such a bad precedent. It was testing waters that anybody, regardless of who you are, we can abduct you, na mutadu.
I think that's when we were told mambo ni matatu.
Yes, and you made jokes about it as if it was a joking matter. It was very hurtful, and it sent extremely wrong messages to the business community.